Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and today I've moved on into Marysville, Kansas, and you can see from the sign behind me it says it's the Black Squirrel City. I don't yet know what that means. It's about here 80 miles northwest of Topeka, Kansas. Fairly small town, 3,300 population. And the elevation is about 1,200. It has a Walmart, a lot of other stores, so I can get a lot of shopping done that I've missed in the smaller towns lately. And they have a very nice park here with free hookup parking that I'm going to show you. And as the sign says, free camper parking, electricity, restrooms, dump station, 5-day limit, which is more generous than most of the free RV parking places have. So let's take a look around the park first. Well, I've already found the black squirrels. You see that one in the tree right there? He scurried along the lawn, and then when he saw me, he ran up the tree. Look at that guy. It really is pretty dark black. There's a really big black squirrel right there. Yeah, it's a huge one. And it looks like he's wearing a sweater or something. Here's some information about the black squirrels. And I don't think I have seen those anywhere else. He's got a big nut there. The first thing you see when you pull into the park, way off in the distance there, you see the swimming pool. I'll show you more of that later. And then off to the left, right at the main road here, is where the RV parking is. And just a few more yards into the park is the RV dump station there. Rinse water. This tells you about it. And then here is the restroom building. And on the side of the restroom building is a place here to put donations to help pay for the electricity and things. The RV spaces are a little haphazard here. There's mine down there, and to get up into each space, you have to jump the curb here. They all have curbs all the way around. So it looks like there is 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces here with hookups. Now that space there has its own water faucet. These two do not. No water hookup here. And my water hookup faucet is way over there. So that's going to take a really long hose, or I'll have to move over to where that truck is parked. I got a picnic table, and the electricity, there's a 50 amp that I'm plugged into, there's a 30, and here's a 20. The breakers are in this box here. Looks like the squirrels have been busy eating this corn. They're going to have to resupply this corn every day, I think. By the way, it was quite a struggle to find a way to get my satellite antenna to find its way around those trees. Sometimes just a few inches can make a big difference. And right across from me is swings and a teeter-totter, and they also allow tent camping on the lawn here, and they have 20 amp hookups for the tent campers. There are quite a few of those for the tent campers here. They also have disc golf course here, and one of these really big outfits playgrounds for the kids. There's some adult swings. There's a lot of water faucets around, barbecue grill, covered picnic area with some big tables and this really nice kids playground. Look how big this slide is. It's a long one, and then they got a little wide one here. Splash pad. It's the Marysville Aquatic Center. They have a really nice big pool here. They have diving boards, and that's where you come out from the water slides. They have 6 tennis courts and nobody using them. Wow. The Marysville Garden Club has planted all this. I wonder if that is Mary right there. Here's another one of those big black squirrels. That looks like a female, I guess. This is a hot Sunday in August. Not too many people around the pool though. And this park has a very unusual feature. A depot and a train engine. Depot is from the town of Beatty. Don't know where that is. I'm not sure, but I think it's a diesel engine. The depot here is locked, so you can't go in and see it. I looked in the window and there's nothing in there to see anyway. Right next to it is the Bomber School District, which is open all summer. Let's see what's in here. The door is wide open. Well, it's just a old one-room school, and they have a fence here so you can only walk in about 4 feet. Right next to the schoolhouse is this, the Kiwanis Sod House, and this is the first of 6 museums that I'm going to show you that Marysville have. However, I'm only going to show you the outsides and maybe just a little bit of the insides. This one here you can only go a few feet, and it's just somebody's house from the old days. What makes it unusual is that it's built out of sod, which looks just like mud. Mud and grass. Seems like the rain would really wear it down. One more shot of the engine. Number 460, Union Pacific. The next is Kester House, which is just 2 or 3 blocks from the park. Really nice lawn here with some sculptures. I wonder how much adhesive it takes to hold that leaf in place. That doesn't look very comfortable. Lots of interesting sculptures out here. These guardian angels don't look too happy. Wonder why. The house looks like it's well over 100 years old, but then it has an air conditioner. Didn't realize it had those back then. This is the historic Union Pacific Depot. The railroad tracks used to be right here. They've moved them further west and built a whole new depot. There is a caboose. This is the inside, what I can see from the door here. So there's not much in it. So it looks like there's only certain days when it's open for tours. I guess you could call these numbers to find out when you're here. Here is the new depot. Looks like this train is just getting ready to take off. It's been here for a while now. And it looks like there are, I think I counted 7 or 8 different tracks that they have here. And this building right here is the only original Pony Express home station. I am not going to tour the museum because I don't want this video to be 30 minutes. But if you come through here, you might want to. You can see it's a rock and mortar building. I don't know when it was built, but this says when it was dedicated. I don't know why you would need a museum for the Pony Express, but if you're interested, here it is, folks. This is another museum that they have here. It's an old courthouse they've turned into a county history museum. I'm going to show you just a little bit of what is in here. This is the noxious weed department. This is a good history museum about the county. Not much in particular here that I found outstanding enough to really want a video. It's just an old creaky courthouse with creaky floors. There's a movie projector, and here's one of the hot movies they used to show. A lot of miscellaneous things like this. Barbed wire collection. Things I've seen in so many history museums on this trip lately. Next I want to show you the Marshall Ferry Historic Trails Park, which is right under the bridge that goes over the railroad tracks. And the main feature here is the rope ferry. This used to carry people and cattle and wagons, all sorts of things, across the river that is next to the railroad tracks here. It's called the Big Blue River. Although when you look down into the river, you'll see that it really should be called the Big Brown River. I don't see anything blue about it. So the ramps on each end would be brought up, and then the whole thing was pulled across the river with a rope and pulleys. And it shows here that you would just turn this wheel, not for steering, but you would turn the wheel to turn the pulley and the ropes. And that was an efficient way to have a ferry across the river that did not require any machinery, engine, no fuel, just manpower in turning that wheel to make the pulley and the ropes get it across. This map shows the various trails across the western states, and here they have a plaque describing each one of the trails. The Oregon Trail, one of the most well-known, and there's 5 more over there. So I think that's kind of interesting. There are several good restaurants in town, and the one I'm going to show you is Penny's Diner. How do you like this stainless steel siding? Here's what the inside looks like. Well, folks, let me know in the comments below how you like this video. Good day.